Hello there, my name is Devin McGuire and I am the Solar Car Crew Chief for this year. I'm here today to introduce myself and give an update on the amazing progress each of our Solar Car teams has made over the past few weeks. I've been in skills for over 5 years and have thoroughly enjoyed all of them. My main competition that I've competed in for most of my time in skills is Urban Search and Rescue, or USR for short. USR is a robotics competition where a team of 2 builds a robot and has to find 2 ordinances on a course, along with a presentation, an engineering notebook, and other things. I've gone to nationals 3 separate times for this competition, and although I have not won, I have learned a lot from it. Outside of skills, I enjoy reading, playing lots of video games, and hanging out with friends. In school, I'm your typical try-hard 4.0 GPA nerd, and I can never let down a challenge. I love to challenge myself in school to do the best I can at everything. I also have a job at Glory Global where I work as a repair specialist. To be brutally honest, I don't do much with my life, so that is why I'm able to spend so much time in skills and on this solar car. The solar car came up on my radar a few months ago, and I've been invested in it ever since. I joined the design team because that's what I was most interested in, the engineering aspect of the car, and later also found myself in our electrical team too. Just last week, we held officer elections, and the membership voted me to be crew chief, and I'm excited to take on that role and lead the solar car team to victory. And now for October's solar car update. In our last video, you could see that this table is pretty much empty, but now there is a prototype around me, as you can tell, and the design team has been working hard to create this prototype along with the help from some of the other teams. Design team has been working on the scaled prototype of the solar car, as you can see around me. This prototype is made out of PVC pipe because we can bend it easily with heat and is put together with hot glue and cardboard. It is held up by the wood around me here, which holds it at the height that the wheels are touching the ground, and the car is going to use a 3-wheel design with 2 wheels in the front and 1 in the back. We plan on using bicycle wheels for the 2 front wheels and a wider motorcycle wheel for the back to help stabilize the car. The front wheels are on a solid axle with the suspension connecting to the car that keeps it to the frame. There will also be trailing arms that connect the axle to the frame on the outside to help stabilize the axle. The design team plans on keeping the majority of the car in the center and with the solar panels surrounding it on all sides. The cockpit is here around me, as you can see, and it's in the center of the car to help keep balance and keep the weight equally distributed across the front and back wheels. The max weight we are trying to keep is 600 pounds with the driver in the car to make it easier for a small group of people to lift and move if needed. They also ordered a racing seat, as you can see that I'm in right now, to put a prototype in the cockpit and help mold the cockpit around the driver as I am. Currently, the design team has a few members drawing the prototype in CAD and also has a few members making kingpins for the wheelbase on the lathes. James Walker was elected last week as the head of the design team. The electrical committee has been working on many things these past few weeks. On Wednesdays, Chris Folk, the mentor of the electrical committee, has been teaching us how solar cells are designed on a solar car and how they are supposed to function. He has also supervised tests on Milwaukee batteries and solar panels, which gives the members an overview on soldering and the use of the multimeter. We have talked and created spreadsheets about the differences between the Milwaukee batteries and Maxeon solar cells. Since we decided on creating our own solar panels, we are researching how to solder the solar cells together and how to make them flexible and durable for the solar car. We have contacted an RAHS high school team who has done a similar project with Maxeon solar cells in the Solar Car Challenge. We have scheduled a meeting to learn about how they soldered their cells together and the challenges they had along the way. We reached out to the distribution service for Maxeon solar cells and found out they are selling 2 different types. The Generation 3 solar cells, each with different price points, the ME3 and the NE2. The only difference is that one has a greater efficiency than the other. Through the help of the design team, The electrical team has calculated that the maximum amount of solar cells we can use on the car is 477, but they only plan on using 476. Some other things to note are, Mr. Folk donated a Midnight Classic 250 charge controller. We are certain that we will be using this charge controller and will probably need 2 more for the solar car. We have done research and plan on utilizing the telemetry technology through the Midnight Classic 250. We created a spreadsheet about the different solar car race teams and analyzed the equipment they use. And Mr. Domer also ordered 10 Maxion solar cells off Amazon to start getting a glimpse at the solar process. And then Will Ralstead was also elected as the head of the solar committee. Build team has been working on practicing their welding skills so they can start welding up the prototype behind me out of aluminum. They also are going to plan on working on the spindles for the wheels later this week or next week. And Braden Haversack was elected for the team lead for Build. The marketing team has been working on the website, as you can see behind me, and they have been keeping it posted with new pictures and videos every day. And they also are working on YouTube by posting new videos like this one to keep the community updated on the progress of the solar car. Check out our website at watertownstem.org, and our elected chief for Build Team is Becca Leese. This concludes the October update. I'm your crew chief, Devin McGuire, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.